Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning, and I am spending the day crafting, and I'm just super excited. Um, so I just wanted to come on and spend a little time with you. I'm working on some Rolodex cards, and I just wanted to spend some time with you, just kind of sit and relax and chat. So, you know what I think I'm going to do? Well, I guess I can do this. I have a few containers of things, different products that I want to finish up because there's not a lot in any of these. So I have Liquitex Clear Gesso, Studio, Matte Gloss Medium, and then Deco Art Matte Medium. So these are things that I definitely want to try to finish up and get rid of the containers. So that is what I'm going to try to do. Over the weekend, it's not going to all happen right now, that's for sure. So I'm just taking a Rolodex card. I have some paint on it. And if you watched my video from last night, you'll recognize this paper. And, you know, I'm going to put down just a piece of scrap paper from a printer. What I do is at work, when you print on the big printer, you get like a cover sheet on it, and I hate to throw it out. So what I do is I end up keeping it, and then I use it for scrap paper. And all this is going to do is help me keep my craft mat cleaner. Not that it really matters. I mean, a craft mat is made for for this kind of stuff, but I don't know. Just saves me a step later. That's all. So I'm just taking my Deco Art Matte Medium and putting down some extra pieces of paper. So that is something that I do is when I work on one project, I save the little pieces and I will use them for my collaging. This right here that I'm doing right now is one of my most relaxing things to do. And so, like, what is your go-to when you want to craft and you can't quite figure out exactly what it is that you want to do? Oh, and I have some Tim Holtz tissue paper here too. I'll pull in a little bit of it. So what is it that you do when you want to do some art, but I don't know, you don't want to get into anything major, but you want to get your hands into some paint and some whatever. And for me, this is what I do. So this does not take like a lot of thinking from me by any means. It's very relaxing, and I can just sit, pick up some little pieces of paper, you know, extra. Normally, you know, some people might even throw some of the paper out, but even like the smallest piece I'll keep, and it makes a difference because it will add different layers to my cards. So my Rolodex cards. So that is my go-to to relax. This I got for 99 cents at Tuesday Morning. They're reinforcers made by Tim Holtz, but I don't use them as reinforcers. I enjoy working with circles, and so that's what I use these for. But you can use them as reinforcers if you would like. So I'm just going to put one up there and one down there. Now I noticed that that little middle piece stayed. So let's see, I don't normally leave that little circle, that little hole in the middle. So to make that pop just a little bit, I'm going to pull in some brown acrylic paint using my Fineliner. And, you know, like I said, this is not about creating a masterpiece. This is more about just relaxing and getting going, so to speak. It's a good kickstart to other creating that I know I want to do today. So with this being done, I want to put a word on here. So I'm just trying to think of a word I can pull in here. You know what? I might even put a wood veneer on here. So, you know, if you guys watch my videos, you might know that I'm trying to pull some of my scrapbook and Project Life products out and using it in my other art, in my mixed media, so that it doesn't go to waste. So I do have, let me pull this out, a thing of wood veneer. So let me look in here and see if I can pull something cute out to go on here, and then I'll, oops, and then I will go ahead and finish it up. So I have a pretty leaf, which is cute. I have little houses. Oh, I think I'm going to go with a house. Or maybe even the little mason jar. I'm going to go with the little mason jar because I like that. I even have little owls. Those are cute too. What kind of wood veneer do you have that you can pull into your other types of projects, right? So in this Fineliner, I have some Mod Podge, and I'm just going to use it as an adhesive. I really love the Fineliners. What I find is, well, there's two different sizes. So the blue one is narrower than the like orange tip one. And I think I prefer the orange tip because it's just a tad bigger, and so more comes out more easily. I'm just going to go ahead and add this little guy on here. And I'm actually going to, wait, I want to make sure I get that straight. It looks a little slanted. Is that straight? Yes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull maybe a line painter from graphics. Let me see. I would like, oh, maybe this color right here. Let me go with this color. I don't know what the color is called, but it's kind of like it's a brownish, burnt orangish color. And it is paint inside of here. And I enjoy using these. So I think what I'll do here is I'll just accentuate the heart on the wood veneer. Oh, look how cute that is. It is bleeding. That's interesting. The wood is soaking it up. And now I'm going to actually get a Posca paint pen, and let me see what color. I think I'll go with like this metallic brown, which I believe is actually called, oh, it's bronze. And, oh, that's my bird. And I want to write on here I'm going to write my, and I'll come back and make this to where you can see it a little bit better, because I can see right off that it's not very, I shouldn't really even use this. It's very, it's actually very watery, which is weird for a Posca paint pen. But what I'm writing on here is my heart is full. And so this pen that I'm using, this graphic pen, it's made by Derwent, and it's a paint liner, so it's very thin on the end. And I think I'm gonna call it quits on this one. So that's it. This is how I start my my day, my creative day. You know what? I have some alcohol inks right here. Let's see if I can do something without totally messing this up. I'm going to see, I don't know how well this will work, but I'm going to see if I can just do a little splattering on here. I'm just going to need some water. So I don't know if that's going to even mix very well. Let's give it a try. Okay, it's working. Ever so lightly. Just a little bit of splatter. Maybe what I'll do with it is go around the edges and just pull in a little bit of this color. Nothing neat about this, right? Just kind of get, you know, I'm going to do a little bit, I'm going to do a little bit more. And so how many of you have the alcohol inks in your stash, right? Pull them out. I find that if it's sitting on my desk, I'm going to grab for it. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so it gave just a little bit of a border. So let me go ahead and hold it up for you. And that's it. That was fun.